Bogut's checked in. And here are the Warriors now. That's good. And that's now 35 points for Steph Curry.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Irving drives in. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Let's go.
Love's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense, so that does leave him more energy for the defensive end. Well, it's gone back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for LeBron. And Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Here's Curry with the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. 1:25 left in the third. Irving for 3.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Curry's shot is off.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. From deep. Cannot hit. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Thompson in the corner. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Jefferson kicks to Fry. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Checking in for your Warriors, Anderson Varejao.
The Warriors have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And it's Green with the jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Irving dishes to Jefferson. Back to Irving. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your...
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The the Cavaliers trail by 15. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Channing Frye. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Livingston passes to Iguodala. To the left side wing. Livingston, that's good.
Livingston with the shot.
Cavaliers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Right wing. Mozgov kicks to Jefferson. Irving for 3. The rebound by Ezeli.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Mozgov kicks to Jefferson. On its way from Irving for 2. The rebound by Ezeli. Ezeli's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Klay Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Barnes kicks to Curry. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Curry with it. From deep 3-point range, here's Bogut. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mozgov's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Green, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He told them, no holding back. I want 100% effort out there. If you can't give it, ask for a sub. No time to rest now. Let's get after it. Kevin, he wants everything they've got.
You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
LeBron James. His second person, second team.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play going to the line for 1.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Goes up off the inbound, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. James Jones comes in for LeBron. And it's Williams in for Matthew Dellavedova. And it's the Warriors' ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And stolen by Love. One-on-one fast break. Fires from deep. And Mo Williams hits from deep.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Stephen Curry. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And they're pushing it up. Here's McRae, a great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass, and nasty jam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
It's stolen by Jones. Pushing it up. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the Warriors with some changes. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Ian Clark subbed in for Draymond Green. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Spates. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
For three, Love, and he gets it to go.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
And here's Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Williams, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point.
At the line for two.
Second free throw, no good.
A slight hiccup at the line, but he did what he needed to finish this game off.
Jones, no luck. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jordan McRae. That's his second personal foul.
And that one falls for Clark.
Shooting for Golden State.
And so Clark nails both of them. And here is Williams. Bucket's good.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Stephen Curry. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. the pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
I don't know what